Okay. I even out the maps this time. I'll also BRB, gonna need some water for this. The vast majority of people had no idea what to tip, so they tipped 2-2. And then there's 3 people each that went either way on a 3-1. So the least decided match, like the most hard to tell match. Grr, Ivan, Uhu, Pleb, Greif, and Enzo. The last match was a 2-2, is that so? I guess then maybe people were not quite as undecided as they were expecting a 2-2 in fact. So I was here on the correct person with Greif, who gets the back pass. Is pressured. Wait, I don't know, they did not follow up, okay. Pass to Enzo, I don't know if that's a good idea because... Oh no, he had a friend with him, that's fine then. I thought he was alone and under pressure. Now we're passing all the way to the tower. Enzo was like somewhere on my keyboard. Fun. This defense is not very aggressive. Yeah, you're jumping up there, but not onto the platform. Oh, and Enzo's his way all the way to the pole. Okay, well the defenses are still not quite proactive yet. That I'm assuming is gonna get a bit better throughout the match. Right. Ooh, all alone. I think both his teammates died, so he went to his own bridge. Yeah, don't fall down. Do not fall down. This is the territory of Ivan. Here in the low ground. He touches the low ground and gets a kill immediately, and who the fuck? I don't even know who that was. My F8 was it? Yeah, my ball carrier is a bit far off. Both his teammates dead now as well. I'm already ready for a back pass. And no fear. We all heard Gur there. But Ivan, no fear. Enzo now on the top front right. He gets the kill on Pleb. What is Greif doing? You should build up some speed and not just fall down. Okay, well. Unfortunate, maybe he just sort of slipped off of there. Past the Ivan, but of course this, I mean, this is sort of intrinsically defended. That's where everyone spawns. And there's only two sides to defend to this anyway. Is this bumper the low ground of the high grounds? Ivan really likes this. And he is at the pole. He gets the kill on Pleb. Now it's just a 1v1 on this pole, but he has 1 health. Ah, and Greif is all alone. Okay. We're passing to Pleb, even though it doesn't have any sort of positional value. Now, Uhu is up here. Yeah, alone, like you can be up here, but if you're alone it doesn't help anything. Gur is on the pole, gets the kill on Greif. Go to the pole! You didn't notice that you killed your opponent, huh? Of course I had the time to look at the kill feed there. Uhu was busy jumping about. Yeah, and that was a weird defense. I don't know quite what the defense was doing there. Suddenly Uhu had a lot of space. There was, of course, one person was tied up with Gur at the front of the pole. There was no mistake there. But no pressure on the ball. Greif finishes off 2 people. Ivan goes for this maneuver, which works out really well. That's a big lead. Yeah, that was well played. Like I typically say, you know, press W when you pass on pole, but I do think Ivan was sort of, it was like going through a tunnel. There was 2 enemies in it, so who probably had decent attention on him, so at least one of them was definitely looking at him. So I like the option he took with walking backwards and focusing on the pass. What is Pleb looking at? He looks at Gur getting killed. Ivan is dead. Okay. Ooh. I mean, that's an ambitious pass. What's the chance that it's not defended? Right. This Pleb and Gur comes around. At least slowing them down a little, I guess. Now, ooh, already looking at the ball carrier here. That's what I like. I like that role for Uhu. I've said it before. Those passes are not very concentrated, but I can only assume Greif was under pressure anyway. Okay, that took a bit longer than I needed. Is pulling a lot of attention here on this side. Meanwhile, Uhu joins him. Okay, well, he didn't want to join him as much as he wanted to do the hole-in-one without the ball. someone respawn? I guess it was... yep. That's... POG does not seem to have issue with damage here at all. Really, Enzo and especially Greif need to warm up a bit. Ooh, gets 2 kills, but now they're already back. Now Ooh is dead. Okay, Gert tries... Oh, that looked like an Enzo cap to me. But it turned out not to be a cap at all. Jeez, that was close. That's the big lead is now on the other side. Thanks to the reduction. Greif. He's gonna be on pole, he's gonna expect a pass here, but he is intercepted. The pass connects, okay, and Greif. Can he get a pass on the bridge? No, he doesn't go for it. Yeah. If he had went for the pass on the bridge, he probably would have died. I know how it goes. You can't dodge and pass at the same time. Somehow it's impossible. You know, it's instant phase on this side of the map. Only Greif is defending for this moment, and Kleb is on pole. It's not connected, but Ivan catches it. Oh! Small ball. I think Greif wanted to grab the ball there. It was too small. I don't know how much health he had. I would assume 2. I don't think he got hit by anything. That's unlucky. But it was a rough situation for them anyway. They only would have had 1 quick attack left to cap, and not easily done on this map. The opponent just defends even half-heartedly. It's hard to rush through. Gur and Uhu are dead. Enzo takes the opponent's bridge. He bothers the ball carrier on his own bridge, and he is a bit... Okay, he wiggles his way out of that pressure. So now it's actually looking quite good, because that means Enzo is not defending. But Ivan is, and that's enough. That is indeed enough. Yeah, I did like the pressure, but then suddenly Uhu pulls out a nice wall jump and weasels his way onto that side bridge. That was nice. Nice attempt, overall also. Ivan wouldn't always get that double tap, you know, it was definitely worth a try. Yeah, we're not coordinating. Like, we let Enzo walk on pole alone. Like, because POG defending just 3 people on pole, right? So that was not the right time for Enzo to walk on pole alone. How the fuck did Greif make it into this situation? This is ridiculous. And Enzo's back again. Okay, that was... Yeah, POG's defense at the moment is weird. Or certainly in that situation there, the defense was a bit weird. They were very bunched up on the pole, and then they didn't know how to get the ball out of there. Though, of course, I had that one perspective. I don't know where the other Ballsniffer was. Of course, Ivan was also around there somewhere. And you have Ivan close to you, you don't want to do stupid things. Someone really didn't want to disappoint me, that's true. I was expecting it, and it didn't happen. We haven't seen much of it this season overall, it's crazy. Quake pass, that one was called out in voice chat, of course. And Uhu up here. Grr. Trying to get some kills. Oh, there's a lot of 1 health on the blue team, on the red team, sorry. But now also on the blue team. And we're good. I think Enzo has 1 health, but he's not in a position to take the ball. He gets taken out. Now it's I mean, Gur is not in defense. Yeah, if they had managed to go fast there, but I mean, Pleb was right there. You can't jump past. Pleb is one of the people who will kill you in the air. Extremely high consistency. Oh, whoops. Oh, where's Greif going? Where is he even on my keyboard? Bridge. The bridge is undefended. That's free real estate. Uhu dies. Now he's back. Enzo's here in the summer fighting Girl. Now he can make it to ball. The pass might come, but he didn't go for it smartly actually. That worked out perfectly. He got the extra kill. Nice. Yeah, if you feel confident, you don't have to take a pass, you just can take the kill. In that situation, that definitely works. Because your ball carrier was not even under pressure. He didn't need to. He was not under big pressure. He didn't need to get the ball off of himself as quickly as possible. Yeah, so on the right side, it was just a 1v1 that Gur lost. And it took a long time in that tunnel. You could see in the kill feed the first hits were taken a long time earlier. And then on the left side, it just maybe... It just looked, after, like, as we saw Enzo walk in, it just looked like, oh, his opponents, like Uhu and Leb, are again defending on the pole somehow. I'm not sure. Certainly Pleb was standing on the pole, so I remember that much for sure. Greif is turning into a bit of a ball carrier for his team. He gets bumped off. How can you get bumped off there so easily? It happened to me as well in that general area a lot. That was a nice try, by the way. That doesn't know where to go, he doesn't feel comfortable going anywhere. And yeah, it didn't do him any good. Because Enzo is on the pole again. And that's a lead, if nothing else. Gur's gonna look for a teammate on a high ground, surely. Oh, Uhu is dead. And Pleb is fighting, so Gur will need to... Oh, well, he finds Pleb after all, and he finds Uhu. Nice. Yeah, as I said, you're mid-air, Pleb is gonna kill you, pretty much. I would not have hit those. How did none of those... Did the pass always coincide with some spam from Enzo, so he had to dodge every time? Oh, they can't get out of their own half, man. They keep the ball, but they can't get out of their own half, which is not what you want when you don't have the lead. But it's still 3 minutes to go. Well, we're in the opponent's half now. Pep is on the right, the ball's on the right. Nice long shot. Ooh. Oh, beautiful. This man is kind of wild. He's wild and near enough triple the points of Greif. Of course, Greif, as I said, he seems to be the team's ball carrier. Although, I mean, Enzo is also. Oh, what is this movement? Oh Jesus! Ooh, moves weird. Like he's very comfortable walking backwards somehow. What the heck? Doing just backwards wall jumps. Nice, important. Slowing down. Now you're in a position as Ballsniffers where slowing down the opponents is very valuable as the time takes down. Oh, dangerous though, almost instant. Oh, clutch by Greif. He just stands in the way, holds down left click as Uhu desperately tried to hop on the pole. It would have been a 0.4 second cap. Ivan sneaks his way onto the bridge again. I find the bridge is such a powerful position offensively. Oh, the fucking tree. Why is the tree here, honestly? This is not the character of the map that you can't pass. The character of the map is that you can pass. I don't know why the fucking tree is here nowadays. Jesus Christ. That hurts, because that could have been a great scene. I mean, this is still a winning scene. It was not as cool. Pep overtakes Ivan in damage in the end. Ball possession was balanced. Oh, yeah. I mean, they won without the damage, because that's sort of that's Klymaxx, right? You can win Klymaxx with passes, even though the passes are often they're just so easy to see, right? They're so long, they're so easy to see. For like, you can tell whether your opponent is passing to very easily, and yet they're powerful. But also, like, sometimes I liked how they snuck onto the bridge there. As I say, I like the bridge. I find the bridge to be an important defensive position. You need to defend the bridge. IMO TBH. People don't do it though. I find almost nobody does it. No team is doing it this season, which has me worried a lot. Of course. Yeah, the last map was actually the Ballsniffers pick. This is now a traditional, I mean, this has always been a traditional POG pick. And it shows quite quickly that Pleb and Uhu, particularly Uhu, is gonna try to use his obstacle prowess to just go on a pole, and if you're not defending it, it's gonna be there really quickly. And if you can do it once, why not twice? This time through this way. And he's so fast because Like he does a wall jump and then he does a rocket there to make him land really quickly, and he does it so fast and smooth. So he probably saved like a quarter second there by doing that so efficiently. Compared to your average Joe speed polar. Now Pleb flies onto the pole. We're not defending this at all. We need, against this team, we need to defend it further back. There's no way around it. You can't fly over this map too easily. So maybe let's try and see this round out of Ballsniffers' perspective, and where are POG? We're just not there. Okay. Alright, this time Gur has the ball, so he will probably not fly onto the pole. Passes to Pleb. Uhu dies, so Pleb is not gonna engage if even one of his teammates is dead. He's gonna wait it out. He sends Gur ahead. I don't know if he sends him ahead as much as Gur goes ahead. I don't know if that's a good idea, because he dies. Now Uhu dead. Yeah, you don't want to stagger your own team. Those are some really difficult things to coordinate. Wow, the timing on that pass was nearly excellent. Oh. Why did he shoot him? Oh. Oh, it's Bedlam. It's just terror down here. Okay, this time we're not staggered. We're going ahead together, I believe. Uhu is over there, Gur's over there. And Pleb takes it slow. Why are you taking it slow? You're waiting for a kill, apparently. Maybe you waited specifically for the archway to not be defended. And Uhu says, I like this map, I want to keep playing it. Don't cap now, Pleb. Don't cap now. Jesus Christ. That was unlucky. Okay. Enzo sneaking through here. I don't know if his opponent, if his teammates are ready to engage in a pole fight. One of them is. Oh my god! What is happening here? People are coming from all directions and in all colors. Oh my god. Unlucky Tinker. Okay, Greif is dead. Greif is gonna heal. Gur engages again. Alone. So now I'm gonna say probably again Pleb is not gonna want to engage, is not gonna want to go aggressive while his teammate is dead. Oh no. Okay. Phew. Yeah, we're not out of the woods. Pleb is somewhere here on the low ground. We made it past him actually. Okay, go on. Okay. That was optimistic. Wow, okay, okay. Gur is a bit slow with the passes. Like, I'm saying a bit slow with passes. Gur is not as super quick with the passes as his teammates are. His teammates are very comfortable with passing. And Ivan again going for the go backwards and pass strat. He needed... Yeah, I mean it was one... Halfway through the reduction phase there were 3 opponents. And since the pass didn't connect, he keeps the ball. Okay. Yeah, Greif doesn't want it really because there are 2 people looking at Greif. Nice, nice. We got the triple tap. We have Ivan killing people on the pole area and we make it on eventually. Nice. Yeah, so would you believe it? Ivan doing some good decisions as a ball carrier, even though they said earlier when the league started they said their entire team isn't comfortable as ball carriers, but they're doing pretty well, all 3 of them, I think. But their defense is currently the problem on this map. Where? Oh, Enzo is dead. That's makes it really hard to tell what to do. And there's three places you gotta defend. Important kills by Enzo. Who is gonna look at the ball? Maybe you can pressure him, you can intercept his pass. Nice. Enzo dies. Now Greif is not in a good place. Yeah, Greif was probably bullied off his platform by Uhu, and now they're a bit in an annoying place. That Mario stomps Greif, probably. Snug says aim. I don't know what it's, who it's aimed at. Ivan is dead. Enzo is dead. Greif still walking forward with the ball. Sometimes that feels honestly safer. Or maybe I also misunderstood who was or wasn't dead. Enzo sneaking through the backside of the pole. They're not looking at him. That's unbelievable. Okay, but someone came out of the spawn. Enzo's trying to flick pass. Yeah, some people have that bad habit. I noticed that bad habit in Uhu actually. I was not paying enough attention apparently to Enzo doing it. Your teammate is gonna try to catch the ball, right? Your teammate is oftentimes even gonna stand still so you can pass them, so then you can slow down and you can aim if nothing is holding you off. But some people have the habit of still trying to shoot a moving target when there is none, I think. Or trying to pass that so quickly, as quickly as possible when there's no need. Yeah, okay, magnets. We love magnets. They make it so easy to fight. Woohoo! Changing his mind as he runs into a flying opponent. Girl is dead, and now, oh my god, look at that speed. Yeah. We need to talk about ceilings, man. We need to talk about roofs in this game. In this game mode, rather. Yeah, this was pretty dominating in terms of sort of game actions. Roof bombs onto pole are just crazy strong. They're really freaking strong. And sometimes they don't feel fun. I mean, certainly there was one blue guy, so there was one red guy. So one Ballsniffer was a bit closer to pole than everyone else, and he just saw a flash sort of go past him. And it doesn't feel good when that happens. And then they cap, it's reduction phase, maybe it's instant phase. They just feel kind of cheated by physics. Oops. Sorry about that noise. That was my keyboard. Anyway, Aeon. Aeon. I wonder why they picked this map against POG. That kills Enzo on the pole. No, that was not on the pole, my bad. Was it? I'm confused which player is which, it was on the pole. But who was on the pole? Cannot get that pass. That was defended by Greif. Okay, optimistic. It works out. Uhu is pushed all the way back. Ivan thinks about a couple of options. He passes Enzo, and that's a small lead. I don't know if leads are super important on Aeon, but we shall see. Certainly in this match, haven't we had even a single round not end in a cap? I don't think so. Of course, that doesn't mean leads are not important, because only the not leading team needs to cap at the end. So the dynamic of the match changes. Yeah, Pleb pass to the ping. Ping was a bit far forward. I feel like every time I watch Girl, he's fighting Enzo. Maybe Enzo is like a more forward attacker, like he tries to harass the defense or something, and Girl is a more backwards defender or something. Okay, eventually just Pleb. How did that even happen? Pleb and Uhu eventually just sort of walked on pole. We watched the defender who was standing on pole, so he couldn't really stop them from getting close. Yeah, I don't see this map being a weakness for POG. Then again, I've often said I like Ballsniffers on this map. Or I expect them to be good on it. Ivan gets the ball somehow and... well, doesn't get much out of it. Nice trip. Oh man, that rocket looked like it went through to my eyes. Oh, that looked like he tried to shoot. Ooh, what the fuck? That kid's good. Gets the ball, so Enzo can go more forward. Okay. Greif also goes forward. Yeah, that was... The entire team died there in short succession. POG has played Aeon twice and lost it twice. Oh. Can you tell me against whom? Oh man. Like early POG, the thing is early POG was a different team, right? They were really lethargic, they were really slow. They had no speed element to them. And it took a couple of matches before Uhu took the speed role. So now with the modern Spider Ball and Night Cows. Yeah, those are two strong teams. So both Division 1 teams. With the new and improved Uhu, it could be harder to defend at all times. I almost feel like he shouldn't have picked up that ball. Because both his teammates were close to the ball respawn point. Whoops. Ball respawn point. I'm inventing new language. We just call it ball spawn normally. Yo, okay, Ivan just sort of sneaks through the bottom. Again, low ground action, purest rat gameplay in reduction phase. Well, when it's hard to defend for one team, it's hard for the other. I think Aeon is not an easy map to defend. Oh, okay, interesting option by Greif. He just jumps over that one block and it makes it to oh, I clicked the ram. I have such heavy fingers. Jesus Christ. I'm the worst streamer you can imagine. That's 11%. That's a really small lead to hold. I wouldn't hold my breath. And Uhu should not have, yeah, caught that ball. Pep was not even under pressure. Maybe Pep should have told him don't take it or something. Maybe even did. Eon is dead. Enzo's gonna be on this. He likes this place. I noticed in another match of theirs, he likes being in these places. Well, he should have liked being on pole. Like, you see that situation? I've complimented Ivan earlier twice on choosing not to walk on pole as a ball carrier. Because it was a disadvantaged situation. There were 3 defenders or something like that, so he walked backwards and gave himself the option of well, either I get the pass in percentage or I walk backwards and keep the ball, or stuff along those lines. That was the last time I talked about it. It was like that. But here in this case, well, your teammates were both standing on pole, and it is quite likely that, well, maybe these stats are not saying that, but Ivan can definitely get some kills on pole, drive also, so there it felt, and you were not under pressure. Certainly not from close proximity. So there, maybe you should have looked into walking closer instead. It was but a hop away, you know. Which side of the pole is this, guy? Okay, someone pinged there. Which side of the pole? Which side of the map was that? I was wondering. Whoops. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we're passing to Ivan. Jesus Christ. Ivan is on pole. Yeah, I completely lost the plot because I couldn't click on the people I wanted to see, and somehow, suddenly Ivan. Okay, well. Even though their damage is so low, it's crazy. Look at this damage over here, look at the damage over here. That was playing a different game, and yet he's losing. Still fighting with people over there, and he dies. Uzu goes for percentage, doesn't get it. Doesn't really matter in my opinion. On this map, in this matchup. Waiting for... I want to see what Ivan does. Ivan was close with his ball carrier. Ivan did not go in. That's what I kept seeing Gur do. He just sort of has a teammate in pleb who won't go forwards with less players, but himself goes then into a 1v3, and nice pass. That was not an easy pass to connect. Okay, creating space. All three defenders in the pole area. Uzu might try to push a little bit. Enzo is coming now to the right side. And the right side not defended either, so we're staying close to pole. With POG, that just kind of makes it easy to hit them, I feel like. Ballsniffers are really comfortable on in these pole fights, I feel. Just an open space. It's almost like red gameplay, and they win the map off of that sort of situation. Look at the top ball hitters here, look at the top hitters here. What's happening there? What's happened on this map? Was pleb only engaging in weird fights? That's untypical. I can't tell. I just actually can't tell. Was it a 1-3 again? I think that was a 1-3. And yeah, my tip is already off. POG is already not winning this. And so far the teams have won their own picked maps. And of course Kubota picked by POG. But now I consider this, and I was wrong with what I said about Aeon already, but I'm gonna risk it again, being proven wrong. I consider this a strong map for Ballsniffers. We shall see. Enzo, the double tap. Girl. Speaking of Gur, he's gonna take the right side. 2 people on him. That leaves Pleb so much space on the left. He goes so fast. Jesus Christ. 80%. This is the kind of map where 80% is a lot. You can defend this map. This is a longish map. I think. I know. I'm not. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was not in the window. It doesn't feel good even when I'm in the window. I have some framing drops. We're going for a heal. I mean, it wasn't a bad pass, even so. But yeah, it's fine. Didn't work out perfectly, but it was not a bad maneuver. Oh, Pleb is over here. Maybe you should have gone onto the bridge. Now he's on the low ground. These passes are too slow to do anything. Should have given up on those passes, to be honest. There was no pressure on Pleb. They do. This is not the first time I'm saying this. That eventually the pass from Pleb to Uru doesn't need to happen anymore. Especially when there's no pressure on Pleb. Enzo, again, Enzo comfortable on the flanks of the attacks always. Ooh, stamina management is giving me the ick. And that was not, that's not a worthwhile, it's not a worthwhile attempt. You know, they have 80% almost. You're not gonna get much out of 20%, and you're not gonna get more than 20% against 3 defenders. Which side of the map are we on? Jesus. Okay, so okay. I was confused because Greif was defending that so far forwards, which was a smart move. He almost, I think he only needed 1 hit on Uhu. If he had gotten that, that would have ended the attack already. Oh, please. Okay. Enzo can get 100% sure. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. He knows from experience what is a good or bad capture try for him, and maybe all capture tries are good for him. We still need this pass because there's pressure on the ball. It's good. Good from POG currently. Yeah, they're really annoying them a lot. Ouch. Also, Ivan also both teams are pressuring a lot. I like that. This is it's hard to watch, to be honest, always when there's just so much pressure on the ball, but I think it is effective. Especially on a map like this. This map is fairly flat. You can do that. see if and when Enzo will. Yeah, it doesn't look like how Pleb does it, but it's getting him closer. Slowly but surely. And Ivan is still here. Jesus. We need a pause. This time we're calling the pause from the team who had more percentage. So I do not want to hear complaints. And it was a... POG had just defended that to the end, so they first made sure the ball is out of pole area and then they asked for pause. That was a very good pause. So, Hype, excuse me, not Hype, Anku, Liba and Smug are hoping for a Ballsniffers win here. They would be the only ones to get point. Oh, Anku is tipping again. He isn't always tipping. But there's 8 people plus the bot who are hoping that POG wins this map. Because those are the 8 people that went for... Dude, my CPU is crying. My CPU is in pain. It wants to die. I'm having a lot of frame drops in terms of my CPU. I'm even having some with my internet. That's amazing. My upload is not stable. Sorry about the horrible stream quality today. Also no co-commentator, so you'll have to deal with me all day. It's not optimal. Oh, I muted the wrong... Oh, Jesus. That probably also sounded awful. Ah. Kind of wasn't ready to stream a match. But oh, what don't I do for my dearest Smug? So he can watch a horribly pixelated stream and questionably commentated. And also questionably chosen camera angles. Also, did you ever notice how the 7 here is an aerial? I don't know if you can see my map. Oh, you can. Oh, but you can't see it underneath. Have you ever noticed how... I think we probably have noticed. Down here in the corner, bottom right corner, these 2 7s are in different fonts. What is that? Why is that? That's so ugly. Anyway. Would be confusing otherwise. You wouldn't know which 7 is which. Okay, so the players have agreed to give POG the lead again. So that will have to be taken into account if the match ends on percentage. It can happen, is what I said earlier. This is the type of map where it can happen. Enzo is getting shot to shreds because he was the only one of his team pushing. So POG, who likes to defend in the back anyway, they just stood back and shot him and... Okay. Oh, but now Pleb is going in. harassing the ball carrier. Nice pass. Oh, okay, I'm lucky. Otherwise that pass was... See, that's how you pass, Enzo. You aim for a quarter of a second, at least. Although even the amount of time Gur took, even though it wasn't much, was too much. In that special case. Okay, while Enzo is in the opponent's pole area, Uhu is in his. And yeah. We're doing the roof bump thing again. Yeah, this lead they have now is almost as big as the one they had before, so the chances that there's gonna be problems are getting smaller. Though Ballsniffers could have let them capture 50%, 15% more, just to make it simple for everyone. Oh, they passed away the ball, but they're kind of not looking super likely to get much out of it either. Good pass over to Uhu. Right back to Kleb. Right, pressuring Uhu on this corner again. We've seen that before. Again, was that again a roof bump by Uhu? We didn't see the roof bump where we saw the speed that's typically associated with it. Yeah, we've got Enzo on the right side, as per usual. This is his natural habitat. And as Uhu is looking at Enzo, Greif sweeps in and takes the capture at full. I think that was not even reduction phase. How could they let that happen? There must have been two people on the right on Ivan, and Uhu was looking at Enzo. That's rough. That shouldn't happen. But isn't that the beauty of speedball? Things actually go wrong, so people can cap and the match can end. That makes it up here. That's gonna be a pass surely, but why actually? Again, Uhu was nowhere near being pressured. Kleb was being pressured, so now not to lose the ball he had to give up that position, whereas he could have just stayed there to fight. I don't know, man. I don't know about these passes between the two. They're really proud of their passing play, and oftentimes doesn't do them any good. Like the ball carrier, like out of the two, they're always passing with it. They're not under pressure. I don't know if I'm capturing it weirdly on the stream, but to me it looks like that. Gur is dead, so now is a good chance. Ivan decides to go up here. Gur's gonna come back just about now. He didn't go quick enough to... But that Pleb eventually died, and there we go. The second cap for Ballsniffers, and it's partly due to just outshooting them and creating a long 3v2 situation. And I should maybe also say the timing with which Ivan eventually went to pole still contributed, like he was still moving towards the pole, so the two defenders had to split their attention. Well, there's a ball I have to look at, and there's two people shooting at me, so the timing with which Ivan went in still contributed to his team's ability to get another kill and make the cap a lot more possible. Oh, a nice catch by Enzo. I feel like he tried that, and he was immediately running off of the pole with that too. Okay, we're trying to get off of the low ground. Wow, okay, important bump. That bump was big, but actually Pleb makes it right back up somehow. Heal, don't pass to him anymore, good. Pass to him, perfect. Oh, it's just unlucky. Ah, the war jump. Betrays Greif. Enzo dies. Yeah, they all went sort of from the front. Maybe if one of the two between Enzo and Greif would have swooped around the left, that would have made it harder to defend. But well, hindsight is 2020. And there's no guarantees other way. Ivan is dead, Enzo is dead, Greif has to... Oh, there's Ivan right back. Or was it Enzo? I don't know, either way they defend this perfectly. POG was just sort of bunched up, so there was only one hole to fill. I don't know about this pass. I don't know about this maneuver. There's definitely a defender here. The reduction is not that deep. Okay, well, I mean, it created a lot of space. We've got two people on the ball now. We've got Ivan on the pole. It's reduction. It's the ball is dead. We're gonna get a pass in a moment. Just not soon enough. See, finally a good pass between the two because Uhu was under pressure. Oh, Enzo is a bit out of position. He makes it though because his teammates are slowing down the attack. Nice kill. How does Pleb survive so long? Jesus, okay. Now we're defending way forward. Gur and Uhu. Oh, a lot of POG deaths, a lot of POG POG taking damage, but yeah. Oh, okay. I wish. Now, you know, having seen that, I wish Greif had just gone down, like forwards, like 2 seconds earlier, when the first kill was made and not the second kill. But we've got only a minute to defend now, so that was already potentially a winning maneuver. Gur is getting hit somewhere, I don't know where he is even. Oops, I pressed every button on my keyboard at once. Ivan catches this, but it catapults him onto pole. That could have gone wrong in so many ways. Oh. Okay. He makes it out somehow. Like, he still gets hit, right? Because it's pleb, so you get hit mid-air, but he was in the air just short enough to not get it twice. And they actually do seem to defend this long enough, and POG already gives up. And that's the win for Ballsniffers. Ballsniffers takes the third, takes a third map. It's the fourth map, but it's a third map for them. That's a 3-0 this time. Yeah, they won 3-2, 3-1, and 3-0. They were just getting more and more oppressive. Apparently, I didn't get the team stats, but that's maybe not so much of a problem. Yeah, Ivan on this, Ivan on Kubota, I swear. No one wants this. Like, no one wants to play Ivan on Kubota. Alright. Fun match. Fun match. Probably a lot to learn from for both teams. More so for POG. I think the POG, I don't know what it is, but I'm always harping on POG because I find it easier to tell what's going wrong there. Like, Gur going in alone. But they did win Xibalba, right? They did. But still, I feel like oftentimes they stagger more. But no, they have Gur walking in aggressively a lot when his teammates aren't around or pushing. And there are a lot of questionable passes between Pleb and Uhu. Like, why would you... You're both comfortable as a ball carrier, so why do you pass when you're not under pressure? You want to pass forward, I understand, but you're passing forward to someone who is actively creating space, actively taking attention off of you, and being shot at, basically. So, like, if you're not under pressure, it's very likely they're gonna be under pressure in just a moment. So, yeah. Be careful. Like, it's not always a good idea to look at your pass, whether it connects. Like, it's a bad habit we have, right? Like, we pass and then we look at it and we wonder, will it connect? Will he catch it? It's often a waste of time and gets you killed and stuff. But if you're not under pressure and you're passing a forward pass at an important offensive position, like, let's say the front right, like forwards right of Klymaxx, you have a wide shot and can see if someone's sneaking up from behind on your friend. So you can tell them, oh, don't catch it. So if you see someone coming around the corner suddenly, you can say, don't catch it, don't catch it. So that has to happen more often between the two. Maybe. It's easier said than done. Because as the catcher, you're so concentrated on catching it that you might not react to the call out, but we're striving for the highest standards, aren't we? And for Ballsniffers, it's just harder to tell what's going on with Ballsniffers. I mean, today they only lost one map and they lost it 3-1. Well, they lost Xibalba. They lost Xibalba to honestly not defending deep enough. They had to defend further back because they've had their opponents jump over the, particularly the first 2 points. They lost the first 2 points very quickly in that way, in that manner. So I guess I can only assume they figured it out themselves eventually. Yeah, so we don't have to tell them. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for doing Sweetball. Have a good evening. Bye.